Hello, and welcome to the Welsh Cockney for a beer review from me, Rob.
And me, Lou.
And today we've got
The Kernel.
the Kernel Brewery, which is in London, and
Export India Porter.
Export India Porter. And does it say the volume on it?
Does.
I haven't got my other glasses on.
5.7.
5.7%.
Ooh.
Now this, you know the story, don't you? This is a porter
Yes.
from an old recipe.
Yes. It's from 1855 and it was from an original recipe from Barclay Perkins.
Brewery.
Yeah. But these guys have tempered with it.
These guys.
It's
got all American.
And they've changed the roast character of the original recipe by adding chocolate?
No, they've got, they've added chocolate and crystal malts, I think.
Yes, it is, because I kept saying crystal meth.
Yeah,
But it's not that.
which is not
it's
that.
Crystal
It's
malts.
definitely not that. And also they've dry hopped it.
Yeah.
They've hopped it in a way that they would hop pale ales and
And
IPAs.
IPAs.
So it's dry hopped as well, and it's using the Simcoe hop.
And
So
late kettle editions.
yeah. So it's a bit of a hybrid, I reckon. It's not your standard porter. It's obviously used an old recipe, but then they've zooped it up. So that's Export India Porter. 5.7% from the Kernel Brewery.
I couldn't really find out much about the brewery, to be honest. Other than it's based in London, it's got a tap room, they do wholesale and retail, but how long they've been established,
No,
who the
I mean it's
people
very
are.
plain and basic
I quite like that.
labelling. I quite like it as
Yeah.
well. It's almost like paper bag kind
Yeah.
of wrapping, isn't it?
Oldie worldy beer.
Oldie worldy.
We
Let's
lived
get
in-
it open.
We lived in Canada for a while, and that was one of my great joys, was going to the supermarket and carrying out groceries in a brown paper bag.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I preferred going to the liquor store,
Ooh, that
which
is
was-
dark.
all the beer was behind the cage, wasn't it?
Yeah. You had to do numerous shops, didn't you, to get your shopping
Yeah.
done? Whether it's like that now, because this is going back to 1998. Ooh, Robert nearly had a spillage.
Nearly went over, but it hasn't. Ooh.
It's like an ice cream. Don't do it much more in
No, I
mine.
wonder because you
'Cause
need
I'm-
to smell it, don't you?
And I'm not sure that this is my kind of beer, but we will see.
Well, it is.
Dark.
It's a black porter. Well, very dark.
Yeah, even holding that up to the light, it's just dark.
Yeah, it's black, isn't it? With a creamy two-finger head. I
It was
mean,
about
that's
4 fingers on yours.
no.
No, yeah.
It's not off-white. That is creamy.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's, yeah.
Looks good. Looks like a porter should do. Let's have a sniff.
That smells nice, actually.
You like that, do
I
you?
like the smell. Probably because I can smell chocolate,
Yeah, chocolate.
and I like chocolate.
It's quite roasty, isn't it?
Yeah. I kind of smell some kind of fruits.
Do you?
Yeah.
Not banana.
Not
again.
bananas.
You're a banana freak.
No, but maybe berries or something?
Maybe. But there's malt, caramel, chocolate,
Yeah, cocoa. It's all that kind of vibe, isn't
roasty.
it? Roasty.
It's a bit roasty. But almost like burnt toast. Smells good.
I definitely think there's some fruit there.
Well, I guess there would be because Simcoe is you get citrusy fruits from that.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to get some fruits from that hop. But I can't get them because I think the chocolate
Overpowers it.
caramel overpowers that for me. Anyway, Should we go in for a taste?
Yeah,
Cheers.
da.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That's a bit weird. It is like hybrid, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got the typical malt flavours, you know, caramel, malt, chocolate, bit bready, biscuity, and then you've got that citrus kick.
It's weird. I'm not sure I like it. I don't know. It's odd.
It is. I guess it's because it's different. I mean, I've had a few like this where they hop it in the same way they do pale ales and IPAs, and it just gives it that citrus kick, which is a little bit weird in a porter.
There is a bitterness, I think.
Yeah, it is bitter.
Oh, I don't know if I like it. It's a funny aftertaste for me.
In what way? You're not pulling good faces. That's not war. That's nice.
No. I mean, I'm not a fan of porters, to be fair, but it is just odd.
I don't know whether it works or not.
No, and I can't get my head round right it's a porter, and then it isn't quite a porter.
Yeah, it's got that citrus kick to it, which I guess it's because you're not used to it with a porter or a stout. You're not used to having that citrus kick. We had one before like this, and I can't remember what one it was. It was a while ago.
Well, sorry to be boring and glum, but it's all right. It's just not my cup of tea, and I don't know. I can't define
It's
what
like
it is, but
roast bitterness, the aftertaste.
yeah, and it's not pleasant for me.
It's almost the aftertaste is almost the smell of burnt toast.
Yeah, and the like charring in your back of your throat.
Which I quite like that, but it's just that little bit of citrus that I don't know. It kind of puts you off guard, if you know what I mean. You're not expecting it, although we should have expected it because we knew it was Simcoe hop. I think I like it. I like the initial taste of it because it's like a porter, and I like porters and I like stouts, but then there's that IPA kick,
Yeah.
which I don't know whether I like or not. Probably get used to it. It's because you don't get many stouts and porters like that.
Maybe. It's not for me, I've got to be honest.
I quite like it. I think.
He's not sure.
I think.
Whereas I am sure.
It is bottle conditioned, so this might add some other flavours because obviously the yeast sediment is in there.
I'll let Rob tell you about that because no, I'm not going to finish mine.
Actually, it's a little bit more chocolatey and roasty,
Is it?
but not quite as much. Do you want to taste that? Not quite as much of the citrus. I don't know how that works. Does that taste slightly different?
Yeah, it does. I still don't like it though.
Still don't like it. Okay. Shall we rate it then?
Yep.
What's she gonna do?
It's not bad beer. I mean,
That's quite nice, but it's
I
actually much better when you get that
yeah,
sediment in it.
it just isn't for me. It's 3.3.
I'm gonna go slightly higher than what I was thinking because now I've poured it all in and I've got that sediment in there as well. I don't know, it just tastes a bit better. More like a porter. I'm going to go 4.4.
4.4?
Yeah, I quite like it. You wouldn't want more than 2 because I think it'll then get a little bit
I don't want
heavy.
more than I've had.
It'll get a little bit heavy and
Yeah.
maybe a little bit sickly, but it is quite nice. I think, a one-off bottle now and again. lovely jubbly. So you're not into the Export India
No,
Pal Porter?
no, sorry, not for me.
We'll have to try and find a different beer from the Kernel Brewery.
Yeah, see if
You
that's
might
any
like.
better.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Export India Pale Ale, not Pale Ale, I keep saying Pale Ale, Porter, 5.7% from the Kernel Brewery in London. It's pretty good.
He says Kernel, I say Kernel.
Okay, fair enough.
Tomato, tomato.
Anyway, like and subscribe and leave a comment, especially if you've tried it. Till next time, cheers.